Let's talk security. We're bringing together Duo's multi-factor authentication with Okta's identity management. Think of it like Batman and Robin stronger together. This integration helps us maintain a smooth user experience while ensuring that only the right people get in. So, buckle up as we dive into the details of making security both tight and seamless. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13 plus years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Security in the digital age is like locking your doors before bed, just common sense. Duo makes sure attackers don't sneak in, and Okta ensures only the right users have access. These tools are the superheroes of enterprise security. Let's understand what they are, how they work, and why they're an unbeatable duo. Passwords alone. That's so 1990s. MFA adds an extra layer of security, making sure even if an attacker gets your password, they still need another key to get in. It's like having a bouncer at the club. No proper ID, no entry. Plus, organizations get compliance benefits, reduced credential theft, and more user trust. What's not to love? Imagine a security system that adapts on the fly. Okta Identity Engine does just that. Whether users are accessing from different locations or devices, policies adjust dynamically. It supports all the modern authentication methods, making life easier for users and harder for attackers. Security that's smart and flexible, that's the dream. Alright, let's kick things off by adding Duo to Okta. First, we navigate to the Admin Console. Sounds fancy, right? Next, we pick Duo as our authentication buddy. After that, we configure the settings so our users don't end up calling us in panic. Finally, we hit save, take a deep breath, and admire our handiwork. Now that Duo's on board, it's time to lay down the rules. We define how users authenticate, no shortcuts here. Then, we add multi-factor authentication to keep things extra secure. Conditional access rules. Yep, we tweak those based on who needs access. Lastly, we give it a test because, well, surprises are great, just not in security. Let's make life easier. Automatic redirection saves users from extra clicks. First, we head to Identity Provider Settings. Then we flip the switch to enable auto redirection, like magic, but IT-friendly. After that, we define selection rules so users land where they need to. Finally, a quick check to ensure all works smoothly. No one likes errors. Time to put it all to the test. First, we walk through the authentication flow, like a dress rehearsal but for security. Then we ensure user enrollment works seamlessly. Next, we trigger multi-factor authentication just to make sure users don't get stranded. Finally, we comb through logs because details matter. Something will inevitably go wrong, don't panic. First, we hunt down authentication errors like detectives. Then, we check if our identity provider settings need a tweak. If multi-factor authentication fails, we save the day with quick fixes. And finally, we look at connectivity, because nothing works if the internet is acting up. Security is a marathon, not a sprint. First, we enforce strong authentication. No easy passwords here. Then, we audit user access to ensure only the right folks get in. Monitoring logs helps spot weird activity early. And finally, we teach users good security habits because, let's be honest, not everyone's an IT wizard. Looking ahead, we can step things up with biometrics, futuristic, right? AI-driven security could help us catch threats before they strike. Adaptive authentication makes things smoother for users. And of course, security policies must evolve because hackers don't take holidays. That's a wrap. We covered setup, policies, troubleshooting, and future upgrades. Security isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing mission. For those hungry for more knowledge, I've got resources lined up. And don't forget to keep improving the system, because great security never stops evolving. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.